In problem number 12, we're given that we have an exam consisting of 5 true or false questions, and in how many of the 32 different ways of answering these questions contain 3 or more correct. Now, let's do a couple things here. First of all, they're telling us that there are 32 different ways of answering these questions. Let's see if we believe that. There's 5 questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's true, false, and assuming we answer each question, there's 2 ways to answer the first question, 2 for the second, 2, 2, 2, multiply those together, and sure enough, there's 32 ways of answering all those questions. And what we want to know here is what is the number of ways of getting 3 or more correct. So I'll write that in English, and now what I'll try to do is get this in terms of exactlies. Now, 3 or more, that's the same as at least 3. So how do we get 3 or more correct? Well, what we could do here is this. We could get 3 correct, or 4 correct, or 5 correct. But now, of course, what I want to do is I want to get these corrects in terms of all the possible things that could happen. It could be an answer could be correct or not correct. So when I write this, I'll use the square bracket here. Here's what I'm going to get for the 3. I'll get 3 correct, but if there's 5, that means I have 2 more, and those 2 have to be not correct, using our set notation. Or, if I get 4 correct, since there's 5 questions, there's 1 more, and that has to be, so I want and 1 not correct, or, and if I want 5 correct, right here at the end, 5 correct, and 0 not correct, close and close. Now, let's compute this. So there's 5 questions altogether. What we want to do is choose any 3 of them to be correct. Does that make sense here? We've got 5 questions altogether, and out of those 5 questions, it doesn't matter which 3, just any 3 to be correct. But then there's 2 questions left, and we want both of those to be incorrect. So I've accounted for the 3 and the 2 here. Now this is an or, so that's going to be our plus, and then now there's 5 questions, we want any 4 to be correct, and there's 1 question left, right? If there's 5 and we got 4 of them right, there's 1 left, and we want that to be incorrect. Or, out of those 5 questions, we want all 5 to be correct. Now there's none left, and we want to choose none of those. And when I computed these, I got 10 for this one, 5 for this one, 1 for this one, so altogether, I got 16 ways of doing this.